Hello,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am well.
That's good.
So, I would like to talk about the stray cats that we have sort of adopted into our apartment.
Okay.
Um, I I don't mind that we have the cat in. Um, just my concern is that I have allergies to animal dander,
Mm.
and so I'm just worried about um, like its dander and stuff getting on things like the furniture and the carpet, um, or like if someone's not paying attention and it gets into my room and then it's or whatever gets onto my clothes or if it gets into my sheets.
Mm.
And with having asthma, like I don't want it to like make it so that I can't breathe. Um, and so I'm just trying to like think about ways that we can kind of keep um, allergy and asthma, yeah, under control.
So what I'm hearing you say is that you don't mind having the cat in, but you're just worried that his dander might get somewhere that will cause you to have an allergic reaction.
Yeah. And so I'm seeing that, we are like we're feeding it, we're giving it water, and um, like I'm hearing it more like coming around and like whining or like, asking for food or to cut in. Which again, like, isn't a big deal. Um, and so I'm just trying to think ahead about like thinking about what we can do. And again, like, you know, I don't think it's that big of a deal that we have it. Like, I think that, it should be fed and it should have people that it can go to that will pet it and give it attention. Um, I guess, like, I'm just a little bit worried about it and I'm just worried about getting sick and this being my last semester. Like, uh, I would like to finish really well.
Yeah.
And so I know that, like, what I want for, like, the apartment is for us to be able to take care of the cat as long as, like, we're all kind of okay with it and in a place where we can. And I would like for the cat to like be fed and healthy. I don't like obviously like I don't want it to die. That would
Yeah.
not be fun. And I would like for other people like if they come over to also know that like even though we do have a cat, it's like our apartment's clean.
Yeah.
And if other people have allergies, like I don't want them getting sick either.
Yeah.
And I know that in the past, like I've kind of just let it go with the cat, and I've had other animals before, and like it's just been a matter of making sure that I have allergy medicine, and like now, like I'm, again trying to like keep up with my allergy meds, and
Yeah.
I keep my inhaler close just in case, and I've been trying to kind of keep the cat out of the room just for safety so that I'm not laying in danger.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in the future, I will be more aware of like where the cat is in the apartment and like trying to make sure that if none of us are here that um, the cat's outside and
Yeah.
not like spraying or doing anything that it should.
Yeah. So maybe what we could do is keep him off the furniture and
Yeah.
just maybe let him in for a couple hours at a time,
Yeah.
just so that everybody's really intentional about where he is and
Yeah.
keeping him away from potential areas that could affect you.
Yeah.
For instance, your bedroom, keeping him out of your bedroom, keeping him off the furniture, cleaning up his cat hair.
Yeah. I was also thinking, um, would it be possible for us to all kind of make like an effort to take turns to like vacuum or something? Because then that way, if there is any kind of dander or anything that gets around, like we're all sharing the responsibility to keep our apartment clean.
Yeah, we could do that.
Um, how do you feel about having a cat in an apartment?
I feel it's a great joy to have a cat around. Just, I'm such an animal person anyway. But I also see that he does shed a lot. And I think that's just bad for all of us, even if we don't have allergies. The cat hair is going to affect all of us in some way, just like dust affects everybody. So in the future, I think we should make an effort to vacuum after him and just keep him off the furniture, off the counters. Cats don't belong on counters anyway. That's just gross. And just make sure that he's not a nuisance to the rest of us, and especially you, since you actually do have allergies.
Yeah.
Because that could be really bad.
So if I'm hearing you correctly, you really like having the cat around, which is great. But you also want to be aware of how it's affecting everybody, and just you do want to make sure that we're all taking responsibility and keeping the apartment clean, and making sure that allergies aren't being affected. Yeah. So yeah. Do you have any other ideas of things we can all do collectively?
We could try bathing him. Maybe that would help. Or brushing him at least.
Yeah. Because he's clean.
Yeah, and then he's not dragging in dirt and burrs, and he likes to sleep out in the bark, so that way he won't be bringing that into the house either.
Okay. Do we want to choose maybe one thing that we can test out as an apartment? Maybe we could at first test out all of us sharing the responsibility of vacuuming.
Yeah, that's a good idea, I think. And then maybe if that doesn't work, we could try out the brushing in and just keeping him in for a couple hours at a time.
Yeah. And then maybe later on, as we continue to try things, maybe it's a combination of things. So
yeah, definitely. If we could do the vacuuming and brushing in.
Yeah. So we can try things out and see what works.
Cool.
Fantastic.
I'm glad we had this conversation.
Me too. This is going to be great.
This is excited. No cat hair.
Yay!
The end.
The end.